Scott Kaufman of the Jewish Federation of Detroit. About two years ago, he came and he said, Jordan, we're losing young people at an alarming rate. Our community's at a crisis. If we don't reverse this trend, we're going to lose our community in Detroit. And it was very interesting. He said, I don't know what our job is as a federation to do this. He's like, we just got to figure out how do we reconnect people to this city. And two things were interesting to me about this. One, I had an opportunity to work within the system. I had the autonomy to do whatever I wanted to do, but I had this opportunity by being successful to fundamentally change the way a Jewish federation operates in the modern day. I also saw this opportunity that goes way beyond the Jewish community, right? This is about what I saw in any type of community building organization. People were not taking this kind of more sophisticated for-profit, approach to how you're building out the organization at scale. So I saw an opportunity to create something that hopefully could influence other organizations. And so this is what we did. We started CommunityNEXT 2 years ago. It was all about creating connection to community. Before we started, we had about 1,000 people under the age of 35 involved in our programs. Within 2 years and a $150,000 budget, we were up to about 4,500 people involved in our programs. We have over 80 people here at TribeFest. We've created a platform to rebuild our community in the city of Detroit. And so how do we do it? And how is this relevant for each and every one of you? So first, we have our core operations, just like any other community building group. We had our social programming, and then we have support the entrepreneurial ecosystem, so small business funding, free office space, that type of stuff. But what was interesting is we have this whole other side of what we created at CommunityNEXT. And we kind of coined it this social entrepreneurship innovation lab. I know it's a bunch of buzzwords, but what we decided was, how can we be a test lab, invest in our influencers in our community, and spin out other community building organizations? Within the first 2 years, we've already spun out 3 different initiatives. 2 of them are actual separate organizations. One is a nonprofit focused on diversity in the city of Detroit, that are funding social entrepreneurs themselves. And then second is a for-profit sport and social club that has nearly 6 figures in revenue and is profitable already. So you're talking about just changing the game of how we operate. And these organizations are doing the community building for us. We just invested in the right things. And this screen is what I want actually to hit with each and every one of you. I want each of you to think about your life in these 2 ways, okay? We all have core operations of what we do, right? We all take care of our family, our day-to-day jobs, everyday lives. And then we all should have our own innovation lab. So my question and my call to action for each and every one of you when you leave and you're inspired is you have to take action. Evaluate your life. Evaluate your core operations, the things that you have to take care of. And then think about what you can do. It's really easy. Find something you're interested in, passionate about, and build community around it. It doesn't need to be big. It could be small, natural, organic. Let it grow however that it's going to grow, and take it from there. So the beauty of this, right, and the reason why CommunityNEXT, I believe CommunityNEXT is successful, and why each and every one of you can be successful, is because every aspect of the new economy involves community. I gave you a variety of different examples here, but this is the only way CommunityNEXT was successful, is because people want it. You have to understand each and every person around you, your age and below you, it's ingrained in their head, it's programmed in their head. They want it, they need it, it's all around us. So currently, in addition to CommunityNEXT, I'm focused on actually our literacy problem. I'm a partner in evidence-based literacy instruction. We train educators how to teach reading, and we're focused on fundamentally changing the way that we deliver literacy education based upon what the research says. So we're focused on building a community around that. So I'd like everyone to do one thing for me. Put your hand up like this. A little circle here. Okay. And now put it on your chin. How many people put it on their cheek? So the whole point, right? The whole point of this. The whole point is people follow what they see, right? They follow what they see, they don't follow what they hear. So the number one lesson is that you have to lead by example. So I'm going to leave you with this. Create a vision, organize some people around it, lead by example, and go hatch your community. Thank you.